hell's abyss. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide. So drink to the drowned and the captain's lost, to the compass spun and the fates we toss. For freedom's bought with blood and flame, and every ship sails toward its name. Raise the sails, hear the drums. The Southern Expanse is where the devil comes. Crimson sails on the morning tide. We sail for glory, let the gods decide.
Hey there, role players, gamers, geeks, freaks, and everyone in between. Welcome to Deacon's Table. I am Deacon Blues, your resident dungeon master, and I am going to just add up my friends here and bring in our wonderful cast of characters. I want to welcome, though, everybody to the return of Southern Expanse, episode 16, Tremor at the Northern Gate. It has been a extended holiday season for us. We've kind of been away and also dealing with illnesses and whatnot. So we are back and plugging forward and giving everybody a couple of hours of taking your mind elsewhere, some fantasy exploration. So that's what we're about to do this evening. So I'm going to go down and we'll introduce the cast of characters below me. And I said below, I didn't say below me. Don't get carried away. Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Okay, we're going to start with you, Jorak, just because, well, we can. Jorak, who are you and who are you playing?
Well, blow me down. I'm Ken the Friend. I'm on YouTube. Discord is Ken the Friend. Getting over a little sickness, so I apologize. Tonight's my little turtle buddy, Jorak, here.
Awesome. And next to him is Solvar. Solvar, who are you and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Dave, and I am the Canary Lunarian, a little bird folk, does his own thing when he wants, comes up with surprises, and I'm the lucky little bird to the turtle next to me.
Awesome. And next to the lucky little bird is, looks like the cat that swallowed the canary. Would be Ren. Ren, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Kiri Morning, and I'm playing Rin, the Pardis Tessin dancer, who always has a few screws loose and a pack of catnip in her back pocket.
There you go. And of course, last but never least, is Cayenne Rashar. Cayenne, who are you and who are you playing?
Hi there, I'm Jen, and I'm playing Cayenne Rashar. She's a Serpentail of the Covenant class. And she's
Pepper.
quiet.
She's always a little spicy.
Blend between fighter, cleric, and warlock.
Excellent. And as I said, I'm Deacon Blues. I am the Dungeon Master, and I would like to again welcome everybody to give us a like, give us a follow, click the little bell icon, make sure you are notified when we go live, because we will be doing much more live streams coming up, not just Southern Expanse. We are returning next week with the mini adventures. We also have our monthly one-shots coming up and all kinds of other fun stuff at Deacon's Table. And in the meantime, I am also going to run this across the bottom. So if you kind of look down there is the link.bio link. You can type that into your browser and that'll take you to all of our socials. And the top one is Discord. And Discord is where you can actually join us and do up a character and become one of us. Play in the Discord community or play in one of our one-shots or mini adventures and have some fun with us. And pass the time away. That's where we're what we do, and we're just a bunch of geeks talking geek speak. So, where we last left our party, they are, of course, certain. Well, I guess they're semi-elite forces aboard the Scarlet Reaver. They were sent ashore in the city of Elderlock with a very precious cargo that was arranged. They were to escort it down to its final resting place where it was placed. However, the result of that didn't quite work out the way the purchasers had hoped it would. And it turns out that there is much bigger things at play under the land and under the sea than what they had expected. So returning to their ship after that, well, it was a successful mission on their part, they have decided, and with the captain's approval, to stay on and see if they can offer some assistance to the city of Elderlock with the coming being
Apocalypse.
something that's headed this way under the desert sands beyond the gates. So that is where we kind of left you guys. Did I think I summed that all up right? If anybody else has anything they want to add,
Yep.
you can do so.
Some sort of
Right.
elder guardian, I think, but I don't know, maybe bent on restarting everything, like destroying it all first.
Yeah, well, you never know. You never know what the plan is of the resonance and the counter resonance, I guess is what we can call them.
There, that's right. Resonance.
Yeah. So yeah, we play a lot in for people watching as well with Foreverland. And with the gods and the way that the dimensions are worked out, we do play a lot with sound and imagery and spirits and that kind of thing. So a little bit not traditional, D&D 5e, but still has all those fun overtones. So let us begin with where we are. You guys have, because again, the ship is just outside the main harbor access, which is where you guys were. So to re-enter the city, you've gone back through the mountain paths. Rather than via boat, you're going through the mountain paths into the city itself and going through that way. The gate of Elderlock creaks open as you emerge from the mountain pass. That the city before you normally would have been alive at one point, and you guys have all heard the tale of the city of Elderlock. It is probably one of the biggest cities on the Southern Expanse coast. It would have been alive with chanting and monks and merchants and markets and bells and all kinds of wondrous noises and smells and sights, but it has been, since your original arrival here, disturbingly silent. They had hoped the marble that you had delivered was going to kind of stop that, but it really hasn't. Some of it is coming back. You do now hear people talking in groups, small clusters, but they're still speaking hushed, in hushed fragments. There are lanterns that flicker as if there's a faint wind in the air, even though it's hard to tell when you're in the city proper if there's any wind at all. As you guys are walking out and onto the street, a young acolyte from the Monastery of Shadows above kind of looks at the group of you as you're kind of walking in. You feel it too, don't you? The quiet. Elderlock, it's quiet. Far below, in the deep halls you left behind, you can feel because again, you've all had that bonding with the resonance. You can feel a dim echo, like a slow, singular, slow heartbeat. You feel that resonance below. What are you guys doing?
Yes, we had noticed that, you know. Says
It's
Kayan
odd.
to Roy.
It's like the whole city is holding its breath.
And
Don't do that
probably
too
rightly
long, or
so.
you'll all fall asleep.
Oh, he kind of looks at you strangely. Actually, he takes a second look at all of you. Oh, where are you from?
Off the ship.
It's not
Which
going to
ship?
be quiet for long. Where's your leadership?
He points up to the tallest part. You see again that the city is kind of on one side. It's built up on high cliff faces and sheer rock, and then the lower part of the city on this side is all like at sand, ground, hard dirt level, and stone. But there are rocky outcroppings all around. And the very, very highest point, you see a very dark, shadowy keep at the top, a monastery at the top. They would be in the Monastery of Shadows, of course.
More stairs.
So
I'll
Kayan
deep-
would,
Aren't those stumpy legs of yours designed for climbing?
No.
Stealthy?
Stumpy.
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 They're for
Kayan
stumping.
would find a place where they can not be overheard and gesture for them to huddle in and say, do you really think we should go talk to the leaders up in the monastery? I mean, we already told the priest. He knows what's going on. He's going to report all. I would worry that they might stop us in fear that we would cause worse trouble.
How are they going to stop us?
Trouble is coming. We need their armies.
Do we?
Well, I had reserved thoughts of the leadership of the monastery. Now I question the leadership of this city because I'd like to know who was behind the ordering of that marble. There has to be a brainchild to this, and I don't think it was the monastery. So I say we go to the tower.
Okay. Just wanted to confer first.
And I am beginning to take flight.
Okay, so you're flying off towards the higher points, but you guys are all headed in that direction. As you guys are headed upwards, a deep sinking vibration rolls through the stone beneath your feet. Lanterns that look like they were affixed solidly sway. Loose gravel, you can actually see it skittering across the ground. The whispering in these small clusters stops. Every monk freezes, and then the tremor hits. Stonework splits with a thunderous crack. Support arches groan. Dust erupts from rooftops as actual monks stumble on the ground. Doors slam shut, and you can hear them being barred from inside. You hear screams and people, chaos erupting around you. I need... You're flying, so... Solvar, make me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Okay, perception is... What are we adding to that? +2? 16.
Okay. You're flying ahead, and you're keeping an eye out for your friends as they're going. You're able to identify some imminent collapses. So with that in mind, I am going to do Jorak. Make me an acrobatics check with advantage because Solvar, are you notifying your friends if you see a collapse?
I'm going to let them know if there are buildings, because I know the general area that they're going to take. So I'm going to advise them what I'm seeing is about to collapse. So I'm going to give them
for
a
this one, this is one success that you've made. So
Okay.
you've seen an archway
correct.
that is about to collapse, and Jorak is about to walk under it.
Okay.
So you notify Jorak. So Jorak, you can roll acrobatics with advantage to leap out of the way.
Which is a 23.
Okay. So you manage to kind of tuck into your shell and roll as this thing comes down around you. There are Ren, you're jumping from spot to spot. You get to a spot where you see a group of monks that could be doing, they could be doing something more productive, but they're panicked.
Oi, calm down, put your head on straight, and do your duty. Your gods
Make
are
me a
watching.
persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oops, that's scrolling the wrong thing. Come on. Why is it doing this? Persuasion. Oh, nat 20.
Okay. So they calm. They take a moment to kind of regroup, and then they start to go and assist people and help where they can. Cayenne, as you're moving forward and you're watching this, you pick up on well-placed wards that have been put on things as you're going. Make me an Arcana check, as some of them are flickering.
That's a 17.
Okay, with a 17, you realize as you see a ward start to flicker, and you kind of try to realign it slightly, but it's going to overload at the moment. So you will give everybody an advantage on this next roll as a ward gets overloaded. So everybody roll a Constitution saving throw with advantage, please.
What happens when you roll for advantage and both rolls are the same number?
Then you just got the same number.
Okay.
It is what it is.
19 Constitution, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, dirty 20 on that.
Okay. So everybody takes. Did anybody fail? Or sorry, did anybody make less
19.
than 14?
19.
I rolled a 19 plus 1, 20.
Jorak, what'd you roll?
22 total.
Okay, so you guys are all fine. So you can all take 3 force damage.
Ow.
As this one ward literally crumbles and overloads.
Now, would we have had a long rest since the last
Yes.
adventure? Okay.
Yes, you would have. Okay. So with that, you manage to stabilize some wards. You get through the main part of this particular street. The street itself is mostly collapsing. There are injuries. There's people injured around all over the place. There are a couple of fires that you see going on in the distance. In some certain buildings have caught fire. Are you guys changing your course of action?
I am not.
Let's go.
Okay. So you continue up to the entrance of the monastery. It's a large sealed black iron door.
Obviously, I'm going to fly above the iron door.
Okay. No one is
Over
answering the
the
rapping
open
on the door. So far, you fly over.
Mhm.
You see a darkened courtyard. There are a few individuals in the courtyard, but mostly not. You see some lights inside the building, but for the most part, this Monastery of Shadows is shadows. It's pretty dark even on the inside. So where are you headed?
Do I see like an entrance to the tower?
The main, well, there's like a main entrance. The towers are kind of, there's a couple of different towers.
Okay,
The
there's
main
a couple
tower
of
is
towers. Okay.
off of that. So yeah, there's a main entrance.
Okay.
It
Now-
is guarded.
Okay. The bottom line is there anybody down in the courtyard that I can see?
Yeah, there's a couple people in the courtyard.
Okay, then I'm going to go down and inquire where the head of this is a monastery, so I'm going to assume that there's a monastic type of leader there. So I'm going to be going down and asking who and where said is.
You startle the group. They kind of, you're flying down out of, it's like bright colored as you are.
I'm not illuminated yet, so.
Well, you're still
brightly
blue
colored.
feathered, and you're still brightly colored compared to them. They're wearing all black. So they kind of look to you. And go, who's asking?
So, without saying a word, I'm going to melodically get in their head with
Okay.
who I am, what I'm doing there, where I came from,
Look
Okay.
at that.
in a gleeful song.
Okay. So you
You're singing them a song.
I'm singing to them right now.
So you sing them a song, and you're kind of telling the story about who you are. Again, they're not as appreciative of your song as you maybe had hoped they were. They're not hostile towards you.
No, that's our
The
job.
the one monk, though, kind of says, well, not here at the moment. There are, can't you see? There's chaos in the city.
That's why we're here.
Okay, are you screaming from the other side of the door?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I'm
can't
going-
hear anything they're saying.
Anyways, I'm going to let them know that we were down in the gullies of the belowness here, and that we came and we helped
The other monastery.
The other monastery was another monastery. I thought it was this monastery.
No.
Whoa, we have rivaling monasteries. It clicks in little birdie's head.
This is the Monastery of Shadows. The Monastery of Shadows rules Elderlock.
So what's the other monastery?
Oh, that's the Silent Echo guys. They're all about sound, and they don't bother us, and we don't bother them. But they did ask us for some help with a project they were trying to prevent. I guess it was this, but it didn't work, apparently.
Oh, yeah, we kind of figured that was the case. So do you have any idea what's happening right now?
No, but we know that that tremor that came from the northern gate.
And what's in the north?
Snow.
It's a different part of the city, but beyond the northern gate is the desert, and beyond the desert is the the Sword River, and beyond the river is the Jade Forest.
Fucking goose.
And they look a little bit kind of like they'd seen a ghost when they say the Jade Forest.
Because all of this is new to me because I've never been to the area.
Oi, open the damn door.
So anyways, I'm going to ask whether my traveling companions of 3 would be able to take temporary refuge here while we figure out a plan of action to help the city from falling apart.
Well, there are places around the city that I'm sure you can find
We
refuge.
can't open the damn door?
Well, we can, but we're not supposed to.
Well, who told you
We were
that?
told to seal it off.
Damn door.
Who told you not to open the door?
Well, the elders, of course.
And where are the elders?
They're busy.
So they are here. You told me they
Well,
weren't.
some of them are.
They
Some of them
here.
are not.
Oh, okay.
Some of them have gone to the other monastery to see what can be done. Some have gone to check out the northern gate, and others are in their chambers.
Soft kitty, twitchy kitty, little ball of rain.
You guys are kind of like you're dressed sort of like a pirate, and not even really like a diplomat or anything like that. So
Yeah.
you're not really getting a warm.
I need to brighten the area up a bit.
Help us.
I need to brighten the area up a little bit so I can see what's going on around here. And if there's little shadows, I want to see them fly out of their shadows. I'm going to scare them out of their shadows. I don't care.
Okay. I mean, they don't seem to be afraid when you brighten it all up. They don't seem to be afraid of the light.
Open the door.
They don't have that look of darkness or evil, or that's not really what you're sensing. Oops. One second here. I just have to do something quickly for one of our streams is not functioning. So I just have to.
Okay, I'm going to
Okay, there we go.
I'm going to leave them for a moment, and I'm going to turn my attention to this gate that's sort of locked or whatever, and I'm going to see whether or not I have the power or the strength to possibly unlock the gate.
Okay, as I said, it's a big black iron gate. It's closed. Right.
There's got to be something maneuver it, right?
You don't see anything mechanical that moves, but you do see a lock.
Okay. Well, since I have no pickery there, so I'm going to fly up over the gate. I'll come down to the 3 and the screaming cat and ask the screaming cat whether or not she can use one of her claws to pick the lock.
Do they have an army?
You fly back down and around.
Yeah.
I'm
going to explain to them what I saw in there, which was basically nothing.
Open the damn door.
The second tremor hits. An entire building to your left collapses. People are screaming.
Perhaps we should head to
Some of the monks that were
gate.
actually out on the street are rushing inside to try and help people.
Should we go to the northern gate? I don't know that we have time to talk with the few that are here. I don't know if
you know what
they can even do anything or would do anything.
This bird has little faith in any of the monasteries and its inhabitants so far.
Okay.
Because none of them know anything. Nothing. So what's the group want to do?
Head to the gate, the northern gate.
Well, before Jorak leaves, he's going to try to shout in one more time. Aren't you going to help your people? You got trouble coming. Where's your army?
Make me a perception check.
Perception. Just 7.
Is it 7?
7,
Okay.
just a 7.
So yeah, you notice that there are plenty of monks out on the street doing.
Monk
Looks
thing?
like they're doing their part. They're trying to help the people of the city.
I'm doing my part.
Anybody else want to make a perception check?
Sure, I'll do one.
I'm high on catnip. I see everything.
That would be a
Except this,
16.
because I rolled a 4.
1-6.
Okay, so you do notice that there are some more armed individuals that are wearing similar attire to the monks, but not quite. And they are doing more guard-like military type stuff, keeping order, making sure, like trying to reinforce buildings, and again, helping the monks, and being more an aggressive physical presence in the city. Because you can also see that there are individuals about that, even though there is chaos in the streets, would be more than happy to take advantage of it.
Fine.
So they do have,
we'll deal
they
with
do-
this threat, and we'll get the credit.
Now, they
What?
did say that they had people that had gone to the northern gate.
True.
Oh, who did they say that to?
You.
So far.
They did? Oh,
Yep.
How is it we heard them and you didn't?
I didn't hear a word. I never heard a word.
I was outside. I didn't.
All
hear
they said,
anything.
what is the word? I said, what is in the north? Well, there's the northern gates. Beyond the northern gate, there's some kind of river. And from the river, there's a desert, or the desert, then the river.
And
then
they
from the
mentioned
river,
that
then there's
some of the
bridge.
monks had gone to the northern gate.
Oh, okay. I did
Bird,
not.
bird.
Sorry.
Bird is the word.
I did not hear
bird.
that.
Bird is
Yeah.
the word.
Anyway, okay. Off we go to the north.
Okay. So you
Sure.
guys managed to make it through a couple more tremors, and it's chaos. This city it's massive, and it is stone and sandstone. There are buildings that probably stood for hundreds of years, maybe even longer, that are now partially collapsed or completely collapsed, forming ruins as you go, pretty much like what you're seeing in that image there. You get to the northern part of the city, which there's a market that's obviously closed and in chaos and in shambles, but there's all kinds of streets, and you're heading down the main road course of action, and you see a large gate to the north, and there is what looks like a hall, like a massive building around the gate or in front of the gate. So you approach, and it lies currently in partial ruin. There are stone tiles that are split and sagging, as if the floor itself has been hollowed out from beneath. A cold, heavy stillness hangs in the air in this area. An absence you feel in your chest. There's no hum of the wards from the city that you realize now, as you're standing here, that there was a resident in the city the entire time you were there. Cayenne, you noticed it first because you were the one that sensed that ward being overloaded. There's nothing here. The wards that were maybe here at one time are no more. There is no background resonance coming from below here either. Only silence. From the cracked floor, sand begins to pour upwards, spilling like an hourglass turned on its side. What are you doing?
As we were going through the wreck or the rubble or whatever it is, I wanted to take a look to see, is that rubble relatively new rubble, or does it look like it's an accumulation of rubble, sensing that this is not the first time this has happened here?
Okay, make me an investigation roll.
Can't hear you. It's too dark in here.
What?
Goose said, Solvar, I can't hear you. It's too dark in here.
Unfortunately, that was a miserable 1.
Yeah, you really can't tell. Like there's just cracks in the floor and rubble.
I was talking along the city, though, as the roadway as we were led up to this. That's what. That's what I was referring it to.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of an investigation, that would be more of a perception. You would notice that it doesn't look like this is a regular occurrence here. There are
Okay.
bits of building decay that have kind of maybe broken off or worn away, but from years upon years of use and existence, where this is like this rubble is rubble.
Okay. This is new rubble.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's Barney rubble. That's what Andy said.
Oh, my God. You guys are killing me.
Did you miss us?
You started it.
As long as Betty's along for the ride. Woohoo!
Seeing the sand spill out, Cayenne would presume there was some creature coming up from below and ready her shield and her scimitar. Prepared for battle.
Sand is what?
Sand was beginning to spill upwards.
That's not normal.
No.
Yes, something's coming up from below, says Cayenne.
Maybe I took the wrong catnip.
Cayenne, make me a perception check.
Perception. That this time is what a 13.
It's just what you needed. As you're watching that sand and preparing, the silence that's in this northern hall that surrounds the gate is not completely silent. There is a rhythm of some kind in the sand.
Silence. Sounds like
in the sand, coming from beneath the sand, like a distant drum beat.
How does one beat a drum under the sand?
I want to take a closer look at this sand. You're saying that is spewing out. If there's anything
in your eye,
anything special about that sand that makes it not sand, and that it can
it's dirt.
Turn into something as it more of it spills out.
Okay, so you go over and you start investigating the sand. I'm assuming you probably collect some and put it into a bag or something for or pouch for later. But looking at it at first glance, it appears like sand, just normal, everyday, old sand. And so considering it's from beneath the cracks, one thing that does stand out from being odd. Normally, sand that is underneath stone for any length of time is packed and has like a wet texture.
It's damp. It's very damp.
This is not.
Ooh.
It's completely dry.
So it's like granular.
You guys notice as you're there and you guys are exploring and examining, another tremor hits. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, please. As bits of ceiling and pillar and fall below and the cracks open wider.
22.
16.
It ain't happening.
14.
I was too busy looking at the sand, so I failed.
You got it in your eye.
Okay, so those of you that succeeded, which is 13 or above, you are going to take 4 points of damage, bludgeoning damage, and Solvar, you'll take 9.
Okay.
As a chunk of stone hits you from above.
Okay, that's got to squish me.
it hurt a lot. Probably knocked some. You're probably seeing little smaller birdies float around your head.
Are any of the other monks or elders around this area?
Make me a perception check.
Oh God, Goose.
Yeah, I was going to say I was going to look for some sort of military authority figure.
14.
Looks like he was.
Goose.
Got that too.
Damn. So what did you roll, Shrek?
14.
14. You spot a couple of monks. Everybody looks like they've cleared out of here. Except over by a certain pile of rubble, you see 2 fallen monks over under a pile of rubble.
And
Well, he'll go help them out then, at least.
Okay. So you guys notice Jorak going over to a couple of fallen monks across the hall. Anybody else doing anything while he's going to do that, or are they you gonna join him?
I'd join him.
I'm gonna grab a handful of sand and put it in my pouch for later.
Okay, so you save some of the sand for later.
All right, I'm starting to glow and glimmer like a little worm. And I'm just going to cast out there Hymn of Radiance. Anybody within 30 feet of me is going to regain some of the hit points that they've lost because I need it. So I need a 1d8. Where's my 1d8? Oh, 7 and 4, that's 11. So everybody gets 11 back.
11?
Yep.
Well, that'll help for sure.
You don't know. And I brushed the sands off my bloody feathers.
Okay.
RP.
All right, so Jorak, you get over to those 2 bodies.
Did that help those monks too?
What's that?
The 2 bodies that Dorak went to? Is it going to help them too with their injuries?
What's his
Well,
allies?
they were not 30 feet. They were further away. They were across the
Okay.
hall. So Jorak, you did benefit from it. You caught the tip of it as you got halfway, and then you're over there.
Mhm.
Make me a medicine check.
That isn't. 19.
Okay. One of them's dead. Completely back of his skull crushed, caved in. Nothing you can do. The other one is alive, but pulse is very weak.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
All right, just be careful, and he'll try to help stabilize the guy. First aid and make sure moving rubble doesn't make an injury worse.
So he remains unconscious, but he does get stabilized.
Hmm.
Okay. With that, you guys now kind of regroup. You've done your thing. You feel a little bit better about yourselves. Jorak, you've helped this one monk, and you kind of turn towards your colleagues and your friends that are there. The sand that was pouring from the cracks abruptly shifts direction, rising up and swirling, pulling towards a single point in the air. A shape begins to form, long limbs of flowing grit, a torso of jagged shale, and eyes like dead embers. Each movement is a dissonant pulse, a rhythm that feels wrong in your very bones.
Oh, shit.
The construct raises its head. When it moves, the stone around it fractures. The air vibrates with low, grinding note. A sand-wrought harbinger has arrived. And that is...
Did I not say something was not right with that sand?
It looks like a toad.
I...
No, looks like a rock man. Sandman.
It looks like an elemental to me.
Mhm.
It just, it is large.
Yeah, don't say.
Okay.
Okay, so just to kind of go over this here, Rises from the floor, gravitates. Okay, we're going to get to that in a moment. So we're going to start off with initiatives.
It's a Garignac.
Great. It's a rock biter.
14.
11.
Okay, so Jorak, what'd you roll?
17.
Solvar.
6.
Oh, mine was
Randy
better.
at an 11.
Yeah.
Cayenne.
A dirty 20.
20. Nice. So Cayenne, you are the first that is able to do much of anything.
Oh.
I just have to double check something. All right. So what are you doing?
I'm gonna take my one javelin, try to throw the javelin at, trying to, I don't
So
know,
you take
hit
a
it right
javelin
in the
out?
eye. Yes. I'll just shoot the javelin at it. Okay?
Yep.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. You
This
hit
is
it.
a +1 javelin, by the way, so it's magical.
Okay. You hit it, and you actually see it split part of the stone.
Yeah.
Roll damage.
Nine magical piercing.
Well, now you don't have a pointy stick.
No, I have to retrieve it.
Okay.
Maybe
So
later.
9 magical piercing. That takes us to Jorak. You're up.
How far away is this fellow?
From where you are right now, about 30 feet.
Okay.
He's in between you and your friends.
Well, Jorak is going to kind of charge on up and take a swing with the warhammer.
Okay. And is it a magical warhammer?
It's just a regular warhammer.
Okay. Always
And
make
it's
sure you
only-
let me know that, guys, if you're
Yeah.
hitting with something magical or not magical, just in case.
It's only 12 to hit.
You missed.
Yeah.
He just kind of brushes it away.
Hey. That's all he does.
And that brings us to, it's his turn. Oh, dear. On his turn, first of all, you moved. So, Jorak, as you moved, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
A 9.
Okay, so you ran up, you took your swing, and he kind of brushed to the side. And as you did, the sand beneath your feet shifts, and you fall prone. So you are basically on your back or side.
He's on his shell.
Come on, camera.
Going to do pulse. You're there. There, you guys are 20 feet back from actually Cayenne. You're closer. You're at about 10 feet because you were looking at the sand. Actually, you guys were all looking at the sand remaining through. So you're all within about 20 feet.
Which means we're all in range.
Yes, you are actually. I need all of you to make me a Constitution saving throw, including Jorak, which is who's on the ground at its feet. As the stone that it's made up of starts to rumble and tremor and quake, and there's this bone rattling pulse that emanates from it.
Sorry, what saving throw? Constitution?
Constitution saving throw. Saving throw, please.
12.
Okay, that's a fail.
16.
18.
That's a pass. 18's pass.
I got a 14, sorry.
14, that's just what you needed. So we got one fail. It's 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 15. 15 points of thunder damage, Jorak.
Okay.
7 points for the rest of you. And you're knocked prone.
All of us?
All of you.
Holy shit. Even Jorak? He's knocked more
Jorak's
prone?
already on his back. He's already down.
You're extra prone.
That does take us to Rin. You're up.
Oh, sorry. You said 7 points, right?
Yep.
Yeah. If you made the save at 7 points.
1 sec. What do you... Okay. Otherwise, I would forget. Okay. Well, I'm going to. You said I'm about 30 feet away or 20 feet away.
Yeah, you're within 20 feet. You're like 15 feet, 20 feet around there.
Now, am I flanking him or not?
Well, you are prone, so half your movement is to get up.
Okay.
And then I guess, well, the only thing is there's nobody else threatening him at the moment because everybody else is prone. So you won't get advantage on him.
No, I'm just wondering what direction he's facing.
He's facing the three of you. So Jorak is kind of at his back.
Okay, so I'm going to get up dexterously and whip my magical fan at him as I close the distance.
Okay, so you go to move forward and you throw the fan. So make me a to hit roll, first of all. Let's deal with that first.
19. Where is it?
What did it do that knocked us prone?
Just send out a vibration through the air. A pulse.
Where the hell? Oh, there it is. 21.
21, that hits.
Okay. And that one is D8. $10 points.
Okay, nice.
And would I be able to get to him in order to do my
you
next
do
attack?
get to him. However, beforehand, the shifting sand. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, God damn it. 25.
Okay, you do not fall prone. So, yes, you do get up to him.
Okay, so my second attack.
Yep.
Where is it? 17.
17, that hits.
8. Where's the damage? Uh-oh. Eight, 9, 10 points.
Another 10. And was that a magical fan as well?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
That was only 2 hits, yeah?
Yeah.
2 so far.
Yeah. Can I take my third, or did my movement count as...
No, you were fine with your movement, so you can take a third shot if you want.
Okay. Yes, I do.
I believe that's with your offhanded fan, though, correct?
Yeah.
The non-magical one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry. 18.
That actually hits.
Okay. And wrong dice. That's $11 points.
It doesn't seem to do that much damage. Okay, so that was, that's going to take us to Solvar. Solvar,
Okay.
you're up.
So, my little bird friend kind of wings himself up a bit and starting to glow a little bit of orange, takes a slight flight in the air, and it's time to put the spotlight on this demon. So I'm not casting, but I'm going to project spotlight on this little bestial thing while still maintaining flight for a moment. So everyone will get advantage on their hits next.
Okay. And because that is not a spell effect, it is, you're fine.
And because I cast illumination, I'm going to get gleam happens. So I see Turtle Man down there, and he will get 4 hit points, temporary hit points.
So 4 temporary hit points there, Jorek.
Yep.
Thank you.
Then everybody has advantage now until it's my turn.
Okay. So that is what you did on 6. So that brings us to the top of the round with Cayenne. You're up.
How far away is Cayenne now from the creature?
About 15, 20 feet.
Okay, so she can stand up and run to him, drawing her scimitar, and strike, hoping that it doesn't shatter it. And that is a 18, plus scimitar, 8. 26 to hit. It's a scimitar plus 1.
Okay, that hits.
That's 8 magical slashing plus activating Smite of the Bonded. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend the divine favor point to deal additional 2d8 psychic damage. So adding.
Okay. So how much was
11.
the initial damage, though?
Initial damage was 8.
8?
Slashing. Yes.
8 slashing. It was magical, so...
8 magical slashing, yes. And
okay.
then 11
As for the psychic,
psychic.
doesn't have any effect on it at all.
Aha.
It's completely immune to psychic damage.
Because he's brainless. Somebody's controlling this thing. Ooh.
Okay.
Like she
Is
said,
that
it's
the
a
end of your-
construct. It doesn't have any brain or mind.
Is that your turn, Cayenne?
I think so.
Okay, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, let's see. Additional. I don't see any bonus actions. Oh, that's a nat 20. Nat 20.
Okay. So you
it's
do
22.
not fall prone. You're sturdy on your feet. That's fine. So that brings us to Jorak.
All right. Well, Jorak is going to get back on his feet. Just going to leave the hammer lying there. It really helped in the first fight. And he's going to take a
down. You're going to get up.
he's going to take a spiked fist and just kind of punch him.
Okay.
Which is unarmed, but it counts as magical attack.
Yep, it does.
And that hit is a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 5 bludgeoning, minimal.
Did you just cold cock him?
Sort of.
And since he has a second attack, he's going to do the same thing and cold clock him a second time.
Smack. Smack.
That
Like
second
Raphael
one,
taking on the thing.
yeah, 26 to hit. That's
hits.
max. That's 10 bludgeoning.
Nice.
And with dirty fighting, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Okay. So he gets
And that's it.
disadvantage.
Just a crack, crack.
All right. And that brings us to him. So on his turn, yeah, okay. So on his turn, disappears into the sand.
That.
Like merges down into the sand.
Oh shit!
I did it. I beat him.
I don't think so.
Darn.
Bryn,
Where's he gonna
you're
come
next
up?
up.
I prepare.
Make me a perception roll.
Perception. 19.
It's in the sand behind Jorak,
It's behind you, Jojo.
but it's your action.
I'm going to beeline it, somersault over Jorak, and double fist it with my fans into the ground.
Into the sand. Okay. Make me a single to hit roll. With advantage, because you get advantage because
You get advantage.
18, 19, 20. Which plus do I use?
use the magical one.
Okay. 25.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay, I guess I have to do separate damages because you said non-magical does less or something.
Yeah, please keep them separate. Makes it easier for me.
Is it
Okay,
still
oh.
spotlighted, even in the sand?
Oh, he's shining. He's still shining. That you can get rid of it.
You just don't see necessarily see the light, but
Gotcha.
Okay, 11 magical.
okay, 11 magical. Okay.
And 7 non-magical.
Okay.
And can I take a third attack or no?
No, that was it. So you come down into the sand, you retrieve your fans. You don't even know if you hit them for sure.
Okay.
You just know you sunk into the sand. That brings us to Silver. You're up.
Okay, so it would look like
Ninja vanish.
everyone. I just trying to find out where everyone is located, like distance from me. But I really haven't done anything. I just saying where I was.
You're about 15 feet back from where it was.
Okay.
Jorak and Rin are basically on the other side of where it was, and Cayenne is on this side of where it was. So you're about 15 feet away from everybody, like 15 feet away from Cayenne, but 20 feet away from Jorak.
Okay, so it's all still within 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'm going to hold right now and prepare should... You know what? No. I'm going to look around, see, is there any containers of water or anything in that hall?
The only thing that you can see that is wet looks like there was a container of water, like a couple of old clay urns or whatever that were probably filled with water that have been shattered and kind of all over the ground.
Okay. All right, I think I'm going to, at this point, look to see who would need a little bit of healing help right now. Who needs a band-aid?
Roll me a medicine check.
Okay.
I'm sure we're fine.
Where's mad?
As the house burns
17.
down. That's meme.
17. Is anybody bloodied?
Yet, no.
No.
Is anybody close to being bloodied?
I have a couple of scuffs. That's about it.
No.
Okay, then I'm going to hold.
Scuffs.
I'm going to hold right now. And just FYI, the spotlight, what it does, it just illuminates the being. So it's a magical illumination. It's not like a spotlight type thing. So
yeah, no, it's a soul illumination. It kind of its essence is illuminated. Okay, so that was Solvars. So top of the round, Cayenne. What are you doing?
I'm
still no
thinking
target.
just a second. Do I see there, since he left that spot and I was there, can I pick up my javelin?
Yep, it's there.
Now, I don't recall, since I have my shield and I'm carrying my scimitar, can I sheath my scimitar and pick up the javelin and still have an action, or does that take up all my action?
No, you can still do it. I'll count it as one of them is your move. One of it's a free action, the other one's a move. So you can still do something.
Let's see. So, you know what? I think I can just drop the scimitar and then pick up an attack. That would use up all my action. I think if I did
Sure,
both
if you want
my
to do that,
scimitar
then
away
you can
and pick
drop
up
the
the
one,
javelin,
grab
that
the other, and
yeah,
then
that
you
would
can
still
do a move
throw
and
the
a-
javelin again. If I can see him, do I see him?
no.
Oh, well then never mind. I can't do that anyway. I don't see him.
this is like a
There's no
free
visible
move.
target.
Right now. This is like a free move.
Okay, so I see Ren is ahead of me.
Yep.
How far?
About 6 feet, 7 feet.
Okay. So I
Move
guess
Jorak there.
my action would be to my action be to pick up the javelin, sheath the scimitar, and run with the javelin up to near Ren and say, "Where is it?"
She just points down to the sand.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
So that was 20, and then Jorak, what are you doing?
Well, he's going to pick up his warhammer and get ready to play whack-a-mole. It's like, all right, let's see him pop up.
Okay, so you're ready to your action.
Mhm.
So you have an action readied. Ren,
I
you
my
have
javelin ready.
I'm
an action ready, and Cayenne, you have an action ready. Solvar, I think you were just.
I'm just waiting to see what happens. Well, first off, what I want to do, is there an exit to this building or this hall?
Yes, you see the main northern gate at the far end of this hall, which is half kind of off and damaged.
Okay, but how far down is it?
It's about 120 feet away.
Son of a gun.
It's like a massive hall.
Okay, what I'm going to do is then I'm just going to fly about 30 feet to the other, or maybe 20 feet to the other side of the three of them that are in that hole with the dirt. But I'm going to fly.
So you're just on the other side
towards the exit.
Okay.
But I'm just putting myself on the other side.
All right, not a problem. So that's your action. So on its turn, it rises up out of the ground right where Jorak, Ren, and Cayenne are. So the three of you can make a free attack action because you had readied your actions. It, however, is going to take its attack action, which is a double slam attack.
our free attack. Is that all of our attacks or just one?
Just one attack action. Like you've readied your
Nat 20. Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Also nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. I'm liking these new dice I'm using.
Not a nat 20, but total 25.
Nice. Okay. So give me your damages, starting with Jorak.
Non-magical, 11 bludgeoning.
11 bludgeoning. So it takes 5. Okay. Rin.
22. Blood magical.
22. Nice. Cayenne.
11 magical piercing with the javelin.
Okay. So it comes up out of the ground. You guys swing and stab and poke and whatever you got to do as it makes a double wham, wham. And it's targeting Rin.
Of course it is. It's always me.
Well, you double freaking attacked it into the ground.
It ruined my day. It deserved it.
22 on the first punch.
Yeah, that hits.
And a 19 on the second.
That also hits. I believe, yes.
Damn, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, 17.
16 bludgeoning from the first punch.
Ouch.
17 bludgeoning from the second punch.
I am definitely bloodied now.
And as it goes smash, smash, all of a sudden the sand with the second hit goes across the stones. It's dead.
Fucker.
You guys defeated this thing.
What kind of a ravager did you say it was called?
It's actually called
Is it a harbinger?
a sand rot harbinger.
Harbinger, not ravager. Sand rot harbinger.
Sand rot harbinger. It is an original creation construct for this campaign setting.
Gee, thanks.
You're welcome.
I have 3 hit points left.
You guys did well considering what you guys are all 4th and 5th level? 5th level?
5th level. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, it was a challenge rating 6, so it was meant to be a difficult.
Yeah.
I didn't use a lot of the background stuff, but other than the shifting sands, so that was kind of being a little bit nice.
So Cayenne goes around kicking rocks as it fell apart, kicking the rocks apart a long distance, scattering everything, worried that it might be trying to put itself back together.
Okay.
All right. So now that I'm sitting there and I notice that the cat dropped, then
no, I have 3 hit points. I'm
okay. You're not standing there dancing, my dear.
Yes, I am. I'm
No, you're not.
Always dancing.
Well, to her, she's dancing. To the rest of you, it looks like it's kind of maybe a not so subtle wobble.
A drunken twirl.
Still dancing.
Any other rumblings going on?
The whole ground
Just
is
my tummy.
from beneath the sand. You're still sensing that sound. You thought it was silent, but now that the sand is here, you can feel it. And coming from that northern gate that's kind of off its hinges.
Okay, I'm going to, for the sake of argument, I'm just going to, we'll do Shining Rebuke. So everybody that's going to, not Shining Rebuke, sorry, Hymn of Radiance. So everybody within 30 feet of me, which obviously they are because I only moved 20 feet away. I'm going to do a 1d plus 1d8 plus 4. And that's 10 more. Everybody gets 10 back.
Thank you, Solar.
10?
Yep.
Woohoo, I'm now at 13.
And because I cast that, then I also have Gleam. So Rin, take another 4.
Yay.
4 healing or 4 temp hit?
Sorry, that one is a temporary hits right now. Gleam
Temporary
is
hit points.
temporary. Yep. But the radiance, the hymn is full regain.
What are you guys doing?
Let's see if we can meet this outside the city.
You want to
Whatever's
take it
coming
outside?
next. Huh?
Let's take it outside.
Yes. Less of the
So
city for
you
it to
leave the hall,
collapse.
going through that other far gate that's kind of damaged and destroyed, and where you enter out into, it's still city, but it's like outside the primary city. Like there's a wall area, but there's roads and streets and buildings that are also damaged and collapsed. As you guys exit out, a roar like grinding stone rolls across the lands. As you breach the gates, a wall of sand, towering, spiraling, unnaturally dense, slams against the outer buildings that you see in the distance. There are monks out there trying and struggling to brace wooden beams. There are soldiers out there with them. Again, there's no visible enemy other than winds and tremors and sands. So they're trying to, set up barricades and brace beams, and they're struggling with it. And this storm is clawing at stone and tearing tiles from roofs, hurling them like shards. You see several city folk slain on the street, pierced through with roof tiles. It's chaos. It's a mess. The air out here tastes of metal and dust. The storm is pulsing, almost like it's like a rhythm. You guys are sensing it now that you're out, and that thrum from beneath the sand inside. This is what you're feeling, and you're sensing from beyond, under the ground, under the dirt, beyond the storm. You feel it. It's almost alive. What are you doing?
The sand. I hate the sand. It's coarse and irritating and gets everywhere.
Well, actually, you guys can all make perception checks.
Your face is sand. Well, Jarek is going to try to work his way out to help them with bracing and some of the guards. So he'll at least.
Okay, so you're going to go out and do that. So never mind that. You're going to roll me an athletics check.
Okay.
So everybody else can roll me a perception check.
Dirty 20.
15, sorry.
15. Cayenne?
Cayenne's having trouble and mostly trying to keep her inner eyelids closed against the sand, so doesn't see much. 4.
Okay. Yep. So you are there. So you don't notice it coming, so you don't get advantage. Cayenne, make me a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 10 plus 2, 12.
12?
12.
Okay. You will take 3 points of slashing damage as a piece of clay tile slashes through your side, being thrown from the wind. As for Rin and Solvar, you guys notice, there's two things that actually, there's a few things you see. One is there are people trying to get through the gates you just exited into the northern hall and into the city proper. However, it looks like that city gate is going to collapse. That's the first thing you notice. The second thing you do, Solvar, you do notice as well that there are ward stones that are placed in certain spots on certain buildings, and they've failed. They can be reactivated or stabilized, but it would require an Arcana check. And if you want to help hold the gate, it requires a strength check.
Okay, I'll do Arcana.
Cayenne, meanwhile, would just make sure she warns everybody coming. The city will not offer you refuge. The falling buildings are actually more dangerous. You should stay away from the city. Try to find natural hollows and dips to take shelter.
Okay, so you can make me a persuasion check to keep them out. So far, you're doing an Arcana.
Yep.
So roll me an Arcana check.
16.
That's a 15.
Okay, so you do dissuade some of the people from entering, so they turn away. Solvar, you managed to stabilize one of the wards on a building, making it a safe spot. So people end up going there and holding up against the onslaught of the winds. And you've held it long enough and reactivated enough to provide some kind of security and safety to those behind. As you guys are there, the storm itself roars suddenly, like a loud, it's just almost deafening. And then it breaks, not fading, but shifts. The swirling wall of sand that you see, it almost looks like a tornado of sand coming towards the main city proper, twists and turns upwards, starting to form a silhouette, a shape, long arms, what looks like a jagged crown, and a hollowed core of swirling darkness. And a voice emerges.
Oh dear.
Distorted as if spoken through layers of stone and wind. The shard has awakened. Return it, or be buried beneath the turning dunes. The figure stretches a hand, reaching towards you, then lashes out with a blast of concussive sand at you and everybody else in the vicinity. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, or if you want to brace for it, a con saving throw. It's up to you.
I did a con saving throw.
Dex.
So 17 con.
15.
Ah.
So what's who rolled up under 15?
Not me. 17
Nobody?
for me. 17. for
Okay.
me.
So you guys are all thrown back 15 feet away from it. And you take 14 points of thunder damage, being knocked prone as well.
Oof.
That's with the save, by the way.
Fucking oof.
You said 14 points?
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
So much for your extra hit.
This windbag
The storm itself
healing.
and this figure collapses in an instant. Sand falling like dead ash. The winds cease. The sky clears. The silence returns. The monks gather behind you, shaken and pale.
3 hit points.
You see, standing at the gate and making its way out of the city gate, a familiar face from the other monastery. Elder Marin
The brain was
has arrived. His voice low and urgent. The sleeper has gone quiet. Its pulse nearly gone. This was no natural storm, as I'm sure you know. We must convene at the conclave at once. Far beyond the gate, across the horizon, you guys see it as you're looking out. A long, dark line where the dunes are moving like a tide.
Oh,
And that ends episode 16.
Ah. And Kyan was going to say, what shard? Return it to where?
Yeah, well, that's what you're going to have to figure out.
And then, when this thing said you, who's the you? Is it a general you, like
Probably.
the royal we?
It probably was, but
Because I'm thinking, I don't have a shard. Who's got a shard? It's like,
We got a shard. We found some
it's
shards.
awakened, and where is it? Who has
take her,
it? Somebody's
here,
got
take her, take her.
We
But
awakened
obviously
that thing down below, but it's no
doesn't have
shard.
it, and it wants it. There's the problem. It wants what it doesn't have, and you've got to figure that out. But that ends episode 16. I want to again thank you guys for playing. You guys did really well against that big baddie. And I want to say thank you to Goose and everybody else that has tuned in to watch. I think we did have a couple of folks in here in the beginning. I'm just trying to scroll back to see who it was. Just make sure I can, give a shout out where it belongs. So somebody was here.
Andy was
Haley. No, Andy.
Andy.
I thought it said Haley, but Andy. So Andy and Goose and anybody else that was out there watching, hopefully you enjoyed episode 16. Be sure to tune in next Thursday night for episode 17 as these guys get to go to the conclave and try and figure out what this shard thing is it's talking about and what's going on with the sleeper. And find a medic. Yeah, they some people definitely need that. I thought for sure it was going to kill you with those two punches.
I had a feeling it was going to get really close if it didn't.
Well, you got some healing before we went and did anything.
Yeah. So your healing, we definitely all been dead. Thanks, Solar.
Well,
so it's 550 experience points each.
How much?
550 each for XP.
550.
Pardon me.
And that's it. You guys didn't really. Oh, and you can all put down. You have a +2 rapport with the city of Elderlock.
Is that Elderlock?
Elder, like elder as an old person, as in you and I.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to insulting.
Lock is in what you should be locked up. Lock.
Yeah, lock is in locked up. Yeah.
Yep. Lock up all the elders. Oh, no kidding.
You will all be there one day.
Yeah. I shouldn't say that. I'm not that far behind.
So, any questions or comments or?
I see. I didn't trust that sand, and now we got to go back and trust these monks that I don't trust in the first place. Oh,
yeah, but which ones?
Marin and his guys. That's which ones.
Marin. I mean, Marin did right by you guys. I mean,
there'll be a sharing of knowledge.
He shared what?
I said there will be a sharing of knowledge with this whole
Yeah.
Marin's crew could use the knowledge because they're a little bit naive and uninformed.
They're beyond naive.
The Monastery of Shadows is still kind of a mystery. And you guys don't have the clearance yet to actually get let into the. You only have a +2 rapport with Elderlock, so you need to have a +5 in order to get into the monastery. So
you were trying to warn them. It's like, hey, you're the leader.
They know. Trust me, they know what's going on. They're the monks in the monastery in Elderlock. They actually do control the city with the help of Twig, the dragon.
Hey, I got a +7 right here.
So they're the reason why nobody like Elderlock is the only main civilization in the Jade Forest region that's recorded. I mean, there's logging camps and everything else up in the forest and a few other little areas, tribal villages. But for the most part, this is the only thing, and because it's huge. Nobody has actually attacked and taken it, even though there's been many attempts. The Taishihiro Empire has tried to take it, and a few others. Merelva, they're always at war with them. They're at war with Frostwood to the north. They're Twig and the monks keep it safe for the most part. But there is a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, obviously. So anyway, so I'm glad everybody had fun, and I rather enjoyed that episode.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit less stressful.
It actually kept me on my toes to figure out how am I going to play this and how am I going to reserve those points? Because once I ran out of my points,
yeah.
Well,
I just opened these dice tonight. I got them from Black Knight games. They're kind of this cool purple, but I thought, oh, I found them in my Cyberpunk box set. I thought, oh, I'll give them a try. I haven't used them yet, and I'm rolling like fire. So lucky dice.
Yeah, I've only got my 3 down here because, I mean, if I go upstairs to our role-playing room, there's probably about 70 sets of dice up there. I just don't want to even get into those.
I've got my cassette case full of dice from back in the day, too, but I never use any of them.
I've got my lovely little...
These
well, I've got
my dice for all.
February 7th.
Where's my dice bag? Dice goblin bag.
February 7th, I get to be at the North Bay Public Library teaching a group of 6 13 to 17-year-olds how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my fingerprinting check to come back. But if it doesn't come back in time, they're just going to supervise me in the meantime while I work with the kids.
It's generally a week, isn't it? A week turnaround?
For the normal police report, yes. But because up here the fingerprinting is done by the RCMP,
right?
It can take anywhere from a week to several months depending on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
So, and because it's not a criminal investigation, that is just so I'm not a priority. So I'm hoping it doesn't take that long. I'm hoping only a couple weeks, and then I'll have it approved, and I can go in and do it. And those kids are going to be opening up an entire new area of Foreverland, which is really cool.
Oh, that is cool. Good.
Well, it's off-world, right? It's an island in the Southern Expanse, almost near its middle. It's an island of off-worlders, all from the world of Faerun.
Ah.
So they're all from Faerun, from Forgotten Realms. So yeah, that's where they are on this island there, except now they've got, their gods don't really answer to here. So they've kind of.
So are you starting from scratch with them? Or have they got characters
I've got pre-gens done for them all.
Okay.
Just to give them a head start. Even though they're all first level still, and I've got a first level adventure already pre-planned out for them. But I just I don't want them to have to go reading through the book when they first can go, here, read books. They can do that on their own time. Just like, here's a character sheet. Let's go through what the character sheet is and what it all means. And then usually after you do that with a character sheet build, you know how to play the game. Like it's pretty straightforward.
See, I always found the book to be supplementary. What you have on your sheets itself, that's the thing that really counts, in my opinion. Once you know how to read the sheet, learn the mechanics of it, then the rest is...
Yeah, and the basics of, it is a D20 based system. So you roll your D20, you add your modifiers, and you compare it with whatever DC the DM gives you to beat.
And any of those teens that have played a role-playing game on the computer or something,
I'm sure they'll have some kind of a background. I haven't met very many teens that have had zero background in role-playing.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see,
learn the mechanics and then expand on the role playing, which I think fundamentally is the whole key in D&D anyways, is the role play itself.
Yeah, I like to emphasize them, and I'm going to try and I got to teach them the fact that not all DMs are the same. I like to rule of cool. If it's all about the story, if it makes sense and it's fun and everybody's having a good time, then who am I to stop it? Same way I run the Discord, right? So, and that's coming alive now, which is nice to see. We've got some new bodies in there, slowly finding their way in. Still need to continue with the promotion and keep people rolling in the door. So anybody that is watching, again, if you follow that link, go to our Discord, you can do up a character. You can do our play by post, which is 24/7 in the Discord. It also allows those characters, though, to become part of our one-shots and our mini adventures and so on. So you can join us that way. So, we got all kinds of things coming up. I know I'm starting the mini adventures again, starting on Tuesday. Then we're back on Thursday. Then I've still got a couple more Discord RP events to do on the Saturdays, this Saturday and the following Saturday. And then there is another one-shot on the last Saturday of the month, 31st. I think I've got it planned out already. I hope. So, yeah, 31st is. Yeah, no,
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yeah, people are still watching, and that's fine. Again, I don't want to like to share everything with what we've got going on. So, just really excited to have that kind of progress moving forward. I have not been my creative self lately. I'm trying to get back to that, and I will do that when I can. I know we have a new region we're starting out in our Discord roleplay. We will be moving from Kelpwood to the Thalos Reach Island in 4 months. So that'll be like April. That's when we'll be moving there. So there'll be like a storyline, a story arc behind that for your characters that are already in Kelpwood. You will have the option of bringing a character that you already have, from Kelpwood to the new setting, or you can start a new character. That's your call, but there'll be a story premise involved on why you're on this island and what you're trying to do. So it's going to be a little bit of a different kind of role playing than what we have been doing. Still be scenes and everything else, but there's going to be a lot more something that you're familiar with, Jenny, with the way you were doing Luca. There's going to be a lot more homesteading and growing of crops and animals and getting that kind of stuff set up, because that's going to be your sustenance and your bread and butter. And then there are plenty of adventuring opportunities on this island as well. There is some old ruins, there is an old abandoned mine, there's all kinds of fun stuff that we can delve into once we're there. So there is things I have planned. I've just got to get out of my head is probably a good way of wording it. Maybe get out of my head and back into the creative flow of things. And now that I'm very happy to have Ken back with us in the land of the living, or at least for the most part. He's coming back alive. I've missed my right hand. So I know Lindsay's been helpful as she can be, but she's still really new and doesn't quite know all of the stuff, but she's learning. So yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end the stream now. So for everybody out there watching, bye. Thank you again very much.
Bye.
We love you all.
Next
Please
week, we'll see you.
stay safe, guys. That's very important right now. Stay safe. Keep calm. Get out of your own head once in a while. And let's try to focus on something normal in life right now as much as you can. And that's all I can suggest. Like D&D, it's something normal. And between now and then, may all your rolls be critical, not just the 20, but also the ones, because the one is just as much fun. And bye for now. We'll see you next time.
All right. Bye.